Hey, what's going on, guys? The Exiled Champion here, and welcome back to the Skylanders Swap Force playthrough. Thought we'd try a different character for this one, so I went with Wind Up. Yeah, and I was right last episode. I have not tried him out yet. So let's just get into this and let's start the next level. This game looks so much better.
It is very important that you find the chiefess. Without her, the ancient elementals won't return to Woodborough, and the magic of Skylands will never be replenished.
We better hurry. There's no telling what kind of danger they're in.
So this chiefess is the reason these elementals come back. And if they've been doing this for hundreds of years, how old is this lady? And what happens when she dies of old age? Will the entire, universe just plunge in darkness? Right, I'm just gonna skip the cutscenes because I remember most of them, and I'm starting to remember the story, so I don't really need them. I'm just happy to play the game again. But it looks incredible, though. I'm really happy with the way it looks now. It's okay. Oh, that's odd. So when he's out of stamina, he even walks slower. That's actually kind of interesting. Huh. That's cool. Wind Up is definitely interesting. Yeah. I've got both of the Swap Force adventure packs, by the way. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't know why I was trying that. Is there anything even over here? Oh, it looks like there's some really volcanic looking islands there. I'm assuming that's an elemental gate, if I remember right. This is so cool to play again. It has been quite a long time, and well, not overly. I'm exaggerating. I don't know, it's just cool to play again. I don't know what else to say. Apparently I kind of suck too. Oh, the lock puzzles. I forgot about this. The shock and bolt puzzles. I always thought the other ones were superior. These ones kind of suck. If I remember right, didn't they bring them back in superchargers? Like, aren't those the locks that are in those? Yeah, it is a gate. I thought so. Oh yeah, there's no villain quests in this. I saw Tessa and her bird and all that, and I thought it was a villain quest, but no, this is not Trap Team. Alright, so let's get going. It's also kind of weird not playing on Nightmare. So I've just played Trap Teams so much recently. What's down here? Seed packets, okay. Wind Up is definitely a very interesting design. As much as, like, some people cannot enjoy the series and, like, have grudges against it, you can't deny that it is one of the most creative things out there. Like, a game where you can take real plastic figures and put them on this, like, platform and bring them into the game. That is such a... Like, that's such a cool idea, and it doesn't matter if you think it's, like, greedy or cash grab or whatever. You gotta respect the fact that it's unique, and it's cool. And even if you can't agree with that, you can also just look at the figures themselves. Some of them are just so unique. Like, in what game could you take a walking bomb with legs and an octopus pirate and put them in the same thing and, like, play a platformer with them? Like, it's so unique. The cast of characters is phenomenal. Some of them are incredible, some of them are good. There's not a single Skylander that I don't hate. I like every Skylander. There are some that I am not particularly fond of, and I don't play them that often, but I don't hate them, and they're still cool. And I don't get all the hate towards Sprocket. I know it's kind of random, but recently I've started watching a lot of different SkyTubers and all that, and I've noticed that a lot of people hate Sprocket. And I don't own Sprocket anymore, but I've tried her. I had her in my original collection, and I remember her being one of my favorites, and I want to find Sprocket and get her again, and prove to people that she's not as horrible as they say she is. She's actually, like, really, really cool. I love her design, and she is powerful if you can use her the right way. I can see where people are coming from with her being weak. She is on the less powerful side of things, but I don't think she's weak. I think she is actually quite powerful. And if the fact that I played her years ago is invalid, I've also tried her at a friend's house about 2 years ago, I believe. And even then, I really enjoyed playing Sprocket, and I don't see where she gets all the hate from. It's really undeserved. She is a really unique and cool Skylander. Her moveset is kind of basic, but it also isn't. It's kind of basic, but it's also unique. Like, she can summon in a turret, so she's already like a summoner kind of Skylander, and then her throwing mines is, like, it's a good move. I love it. Oh, I feel like I should probably stop, and I should probably get Sprocket myself before I continue. I think I'm gonna just do that, but Yeah, I just don't think that Sprocket deserves all the hate that she gets. Whoa, Wind Up can juggle people? That's awesome. That's really cool. Wind Up is actually pretty cool. I like him. I think next episode we'll give another character that I have at level 1 a try. And then as we start getting into the harder levels, start using some of the ones that I've already leveled up a bit. Wait, what happens if I do that mid-air? Oh. I thought he would just float there a second. Maybe he did. That was kind of hard to tell. Kind of. He floats there for a second, but then falls. Oh, another lock puzzle. One thing I remember about Swap Force is that the levels are excessively long. I remember that, and it's... I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I can definitely see where it can get a little, not boring, but, like, you can kind of lose interest towards the end. But at the same time, if you like the series and you, like, really enjoy the games, you don't mind the really long levels, but not everyone has the time to, like, set aside an hour to play one level. And I'm pretty sure there's a system that allows you to jump into levels from where you left off. I remember right, and that's awesome. But I don't remember these being a thing, actually. I don't remember these telescope treasure seeking things. I don't know. They probably were in the original game because I don't think they changed anything. They just remastered it for another system. Didn't Swap Force come out the year that the PS4 came out? It's 2013 was when the PS... Yeah, Swap Force came out when the PS4 came out.
Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone.
Magic. If I was doing a lock, I would have switched there. I debated doing this playthrough as a lock, but I didn't really feel like it. I just felt like having a normal playthrough of the game. But yeah, I will definitely do a lock on this game later on. Debating what one though. I might because I don't have all the cores and I don't have all the swappers. That's what makes locks really hard. I would do like a swap lock or a trap master lock or a core lock or something like that, but I don't have all of them. That's the problem. So I kind of gotta be creative with it, like the chosen lock and then the next lock that I'm doing, even though it wasn't my idea, it's definitely creative, and I give complete thanks because I asked Skylander Gamer TV for permission to use the idea. So I'm not stealing it from him. I asked him for permission and he said, yeah, it's okay. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that I'm gonna do that one, and then after that I really have no idea what I'm gonna do after that. Hopefully by then I'll be able to do one of the I can do a giant lock, but not on Skylanders Giants. So it's Yeah, it's kind of tricky. Like it's, I'm only missing a few characters from each. Like I'm only missing 4 Trap Masters. I'm missing Nightlight, Gear Shift, Nightlight, Gear Shift, who else? Enigma. I'm missing Enigma. And then the other one that I'm missing is Tough Luck. That's who it was. I just completely lost my train of thought again. Yeah, Tough Luck is the 4th one that I'm missing. So I'm only missing a few of those, but those ones are hard to find, and I haven't been able to find them yet. And then for the cores, I'm missing a lot of the cores. For Swap Force, I'm missing a few of the cores. I have a lot of them. I don't have a single undead core. Like, undead is actually the element that I'm missing a lot of characters in. I've got a lot of undead figures, but a lot of them are reposes. Like, I've got all 3 Cinders. I've got 2 Chop Chops. I've got both Rattleshakes. Yeah, I've got a number of figures, but a lot of them are the same. I don't have, or I have Fright Rider, but I don't have Grim Creeper or Roller Brawl, and I don't have Bat Spin, and I really want all 3 of those characters. I've got Funny Bone, and I actually recently got him to level 20.
Well, hello again, Skylander. Thank you for returning the chief.
But when choosing characters for like locks and stuff, I try not to choose characters that are maxed out when I make locks, just because I love the feeling of leveling up a character. So I like to pick characters that aren't maxed. Sometimes I pick characters that are maxed, but a lot of my undead characters are maxed. Like, I've got all 4 of the original ones. I'm missing Legendary Chop Chop from Spyro's Adventure, but I've got the 4 original ones, and they're all maxed out. I've got Fright Rider. He's maxed out. He's one of my all-time favorites. I've got Eyebrawl. He's not maxed out. None of my giants are maxed out, because I just haven't, like, decided to grind with them or play giants all that much. And I know you can play them in a different game, I just haven't gotten around to doing it. Then for Swap Force, Rattleshake, I got Rattleshake maxed out. I've got Quick Draw Rattleshake, who I haven't even touched yet. I've got Night Shift, who I maxed out. I don't have Grim Creeper or Roller Brawl. Then for Trap Team, I've got Crypt King and Shortcut, which those 2 I have not maxed out, so those are some of my choices for a lock. And then Funny Bone, I have maxed out. So you can kind of see why it's a little bit of a problem, because I like playing characters that aren't maxed out, and I completely forget what I'm doing. Ah, okay. Yeah, I didn't even know what I was doing.
We need some of those leaves over there to accessorize the roof situation.
And this Lucky Wind-Up's a tech element. He knows how to do this building stuff. He's a good carpenter. That's Wind-Up's new career choice. He's no longer a Skylander, he's a carpenter. Yeah, Undead has always been one of my favorite elements. I don't even have all of the characters, I haven't even tried them all, and I love Undead. Hex is my all-time favorite Skylander. Fright Rider is a really close favorite to Hex. I love Fright Rider maybe just as much. Recently I've really been enjoying playing him again. Ghost Roaster, I really like. He's also one of my all-time favorites. a lot of it's because of nostalgia, because in my original collection, I remember very well how I wanted Ghost Roaster so bad, but I never got him. And then when I started collecting them again a few years ago, I remembered that feeling of wanting Ghost Roaster so bad, and when I finally got him, it was amazing, and I played him from level 1 to level 20 in one sitting, for sure. I remember that, and it was a blast. It was great, and I'm so happy to have Ghost Roaster. Then, yeah, like those three are some of my all-time favorite Skylanders, and it's, yeah, like Undead just makes some great Skylanders. But Undead also has one of my least favorite Skylanders of all time. Probably gonna get quite a lot of hate for this, but one of my least favorite Skylanders is actually Cinder. Her moveset is fun. It's like it's powerful. I'll give her that. And when I'm actually playing Cinder, I actually really enjoy playing Cinder. But it's just the figure. I don't know what it is about the figure of Series 1 Cinder, but when I see Cinder's figure sitting there, I just don't feel like putting it on the portal. Like, I don't know what it is about the figure. I just don't want to put it on the portal and play as her. And I know how great of a character she is, and in-game, she's awesome. But just for that reason, I don't know why, I just don't like Cinder. One day that'll change, I know, and I actually got Cinder maxed out. That's how much I like playing her in game. But just the figure, and I have Series 2 and 3, but it's kind of the same boat, I guess. Like, I don't like her design, but I love her moveset, and that's, I don't know, normally the design isn't what I really care about, but I don't know how to explain it. I just don't feel like playing Cinder a lot. But that's gonna change soon. Now that I think about it, I'm probably gonna start playing a bit more Cinder, because I want to give her a second chance. I mean, hell, you know what? This is our next character for next episode. As you can see, I don't play Cinder much. I've got the original one maxed out, but that's it. I don't play Cinder. So you know what? I'll play Cinder next episode. But there are two characters that are also from the original game that are in the exact same boat as Cinder. Their movesets are a lot of fun, but just their design makes me not want to play them. And that's Sonic Boom and Whirlwind. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Like, their movesets are amazing, but I don't like their designs. I don't know how else to put that. It's just an odd preference, but I've also got Sonic Boom and Whirlwind maxed out. I don't know. Every character that I have from the original game is level 20 with all their upgrades. I have maxed out every character that I have from the original game. I'm only missing a few, but yeah, I'm gonna stop talking and wrap up this video. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we go to chapter 3, playing as Cinder, and I'll see you there.